I am so frustrated. It's been 3 weeks since my last tube placement. And if y'all can remember, Dr. Afrin had told me to switch brands of feeding tubes from the Mickey to the AMT. I had had the Mickey for forever, but we were trying to see if perhaps my body was reacting to the materials that made up the tube, which was in turn causing duodenal inflammation, since the GJ is threaded throughout the stomach, the duodenum, all the way into the jejunum. So I switched from Mickey to the AMT because the plastic materials are different, and perhaps I could have a better response. And it was kind of a long shot, but it was just something to rule out. Well, if y'all have seen my last vlogs, you'll know that I went through a few AMTs. They've all caused problems and broke, whether holes were getting popped in it during the placement process or what have you. And so the one AMT that I had the balloon popped in 5 weeks. And now it's been 3 weeks with this AMT. And last night I was sitting on the couch watching TV and the balloon popped. So I've got it taped down. I have it tegadermed. It was a hair tie. I have it tegadermed at night, and I have a call into the GI office to hopefully get a tube change scheduled. I haven't been vlogging because there was a family crisis, and Sylvina's grandfather ended up passing away. So we've been upset about that. He had nursing finals that I was helping him study for, but as soon as he finished his final, he had to fly to Florida for his grandfather's viewing service. But his grandfather did not want to be buried in the U.S. He wanted to be buried in Mexico. So once Sylvina got to Florida, his parents spontaneously asked him if he wanted to go with them to Mexico for the true funeral. And he's due to come back on Sunday, but I had him vlog the trip that I couldn't go on. I really wish I could have been there, but obviously I'm not well enough to go to Mexico. I'm not even well enough to travel out to Florida, but anyways, I made him vlog his trip so I could see, and he gave me permission to post it as my next weekly vlog, so stay tuned to that, which should hopefully be up whenever he gets enough signal to send me the video clips.
So I just landed in Dallas. After all the commotion, once I get to a good spot, I will explain what happened to why I ended up in Dallas, and I'm going to end up in Mexico tomorrow instead of today. So just bear with me. I have to go get my bags and talk to the clerk about our hotel and all that. So I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so we're finally in our hotel room, and that we're not supposed to be in. So start from the beginning. My grandfather passed away, as many of you guys would know, and as such, he's having his funeral over in Mexico, where he considers home. That's where he grew up. So we started off as a party of 12, and our flight got canceled. And when it got canceled, we were trying to get on the next available plane, but because all the flights got canceled out of Dallas, Texas, everyone got messed up. It wasn't just us, but everyone got messed up. So what ended up happening is we had to split our party in half, and we managed to get 6 people to go to Dallas and then go to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And as for the rest of us 6, we ended up having to come to Dallas today, a little bit later, and we're going to end up having to stay the night here because there's no other planes going to Puerto Vallarta until tomorrow morning. So we got to get up out here from the crack of dawn to go back to the airport and fly over to Puerto Vallarta. But what took so long is the fact that we were sitting here having to fight with the people at the gate that they didn't want to. They didn't want to cooperate with us, so to speak. So, but finally, after the lady was nice enough to be with us for a long time and get the flights aligned, we ended up getting all the flights so that all the 6 of us can go fly together to Dallas, stay the night here together, and then leave tomorrow morning together. And we also got I got a hotel voucher and a meal voucher for everyone. So that means we got 4 rooms because it's my parents, my 2 cousins, my uncle, myself. So there was 4 rooms that we get to split. So I'm crashing with my cousin tonight, and we're heading out in the morning. But Friday 13th is real, guys, because we got to this nice, well, decently okay, because it could be a lot worse for a hotel. But there's no one on the street that has water, because I guess here in Dallas there's a lot of construction going on. So now that there's a lot of construction going on, there's no water in the hotel until 8 o'clock. So we are going to end up having to be, I guess, thank you for a few hours until 8 o'clock comes around. We can all shower finally. Here we go to Puerto Vallarta. We're boarded the plane. Got mom here, dad here. So, not to Puerto Vallarta. We made it to Mexico. We're here at Puerto Vallarta, the airport, and now we just have to go get our car and make our way over to Nayarit, La Lima de Abajo. Y'all should know that the Mexicans work really quick. Like, we just got off the plane and look at this. All the bags are already like set out. Like, they're not even on the conveyor belt no more. Like, that's how long it took for us to get through there, which really wasn't that fast, that bad or whatever, but all our bags are here. We're making our way out of Puerto Vallarta, and now we're in Nayarit, but the very outskirts of it. So it's like right there after you pass Jalisco. But some of y'all know what that store is right there. Bet y'all didn't know we had those in Mexico, huh? Oh. Okay. Fun fact. Pizza here in Mexico is eaten with ketchup. You know, some people like to eat it with ranch. Well, people here eat it with ketchup. It's pretty funny. Oh, look. This guy right here just randomly walks by to see if anyone wants to buy some fruit from him. You get that a lot around here, and they'll wash your car for you at the full your tank just to get a couple extra bucks. We just left the city, and now we're like in the jungle / country, whatever you want to call it. Stop by to get us a little snack before we head down the road, because we're all really hungry. We stopped by one of these little fruit places. There's a lot of fruit all over the place here in Mexico, so it's like really good natural fruit. So she just grabbed it off the shelf. She's gonna hurry up and go cut it up for us. We just made it to the next city, which is a small little town called Rincón de Guayabitos. It's a neat little town. There's nothing major or anything, just a little town, has little shops next to it. But it does open up some more, so it's kind of like just like anyone else in town. It does open up. It looks like right here, La Piña. Is it La Piña or La Pina? Pinita, that's what it is, La Pinita. Cool little shops. Another lesson for you guys when you come to Mexico, you're gonna always clean the glass, because here in Mexico they recycle the bottles, so sometimes they're not as clean. And also learn your Spanish, because there's nothing in English. So alright, so like I said, we just left the restaurant at La Peñita. ¿Cómo se dice? La Peñita. And now we're heading back over to ¿Dónde vamos? Las Varas, which is like the main bigger town next to where my parents' hometown's at. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, if you guys ever want to go to Mexico, make sure that you guys know your Spanish, because there's nothing over here that is in English. If you once you get away from the airport or the city the airport's in, there's no longer going to be anything that's really going to be in English. So know your Spanish. But guys, from this point on, I have to talk to you guys in secret, because I start talking too much English, people are gonna try to charge me extra for the things that normally shouldn't be costing that much. Pink and green houses, or purple and green houses in my grandfather's house. So we just got back from my grandfather's funeral, and it was really tough. So I didn't record any of it. So I might post some pictures, but I'm not sure. But I figured now I can give you a tour of my grandfather's house now that everyone's gone. Here's the outside. And Mexican style houses are a lot different than American style houses, because there's one main hallway, and usually there's rooms within rooms. So to get to one room, you have to go through another room. You have to go through one room to get to another room. So I'm trying to say. And this is basically what a kitchen will look like. It's actually all open, because ventilations aren't. We don't really have in-home AC units here. Here's your sink where you would normally wash your dishes. We just got done with a big party, so of course there's dishes here. And here's the water. You would just get one of these trays, get the water, and just pour it on your hand or wash dishes with. It's not bad. I mean, pretty cool stuff. The back porch. A bunch of farmland, house, one little house. A lot of farm or wood, jungles. That's all the banana trees right there. You can see that. See all the banana trees. Someone owns that. Grandfather's backyard. There's fruit everywhere. Y'all see the jackfruit right there next to my little cousin. Big old jackfruit right there, and then up here there's coconuts hanging from the trees right in the backyard. And the trees are overgrown in the past years, so normally you'd be able to see the beach over here. You see that little palm tree right there? Because everything's so overgrown right now, you can be able to see it. And Yeah. Look at this big old termite dome here. So yeah, that's what my grandfather's house was like, and that's basically like a common house for Mexico. So it's pretty neat. Like I said, I didn't vlog very much because of the fact that, you know, I was at my grandfather's funeral. I had to like partake in, you know, putting him inside his in his hole, basically his tomb. And yeah, it was something that I was very and it was something that I was very proud of, but it was also something that was really hard emotionally, just because, you know, I have a strong connection with my grandfather. So for all of you guys who've done it before, then kudos to you guys. But I will get to you guys tomorrow. I think today I'm gonna end up heading back over to my other grandfather's house, my mom's father's house, and if there's enough light, then I'll get a little recording of that. But if not, then I'll just do a recording in the morning. This is where we stayed last night, and it's just a little motel, kind of like over there. That little blue, you see that little greenhouse right there? That's my grandfather's house, so it's like right next to it. This place is actually the place. The place that we stayed at is owned by my godfather's cousin or brother. I can't remember. He's some kind of family to me. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys that visit Mexico don't like to sleep in, because unless you can sleep through a lot of noise, then it can happen. As you can hear, a lot of roosters howling, dogs barking, and motorcycles going. Everyone here in Mexico gets up and early to start work and start their day. Just about everyone knows each other too. These right here are called nanchis, and they're all, I mean, right now it's about the season for them, so that's why they're basically on all the trees. Nanchis is basically kind of like a plum. People try to ferment them to eat them as sweets, or you can put sugar and stuff on them and eat them as like a sweet treat versus like or you can pickle them to make them like a more of like a vinegar or sour sweet. But yeah, pretty neat. Not many people know what nanchis are unless you're from south of the border. We have just entered another town. The town is actually where my great grandmother is at, where I'm going to see her. It's called San, and it's basically another small town. And but yeah, I'm kind of excited to see my great grandmother, and I know she's going to be excited to see me. She hasn't seen me since I was probably like 5, 6 years old, so it's definitely going to be a surprise, because it's been probably about 18 years or so that she's seen me. So hopefully, I think everything goes as planned. ¿Me conoces?
¿Tú quién eres?
Yo soy Benito.
Ay, ¿a poco tú? Ay, hijo, levántame. ¿A poco tú eres mi niño, mi niño chulo, precioso? Pero no te puedo abrazar, hijo.
Sí, se puede.
Ahora él la va a abrazar a usted. A ver, pues no te puedo poner aquí.
Ya, no.
Abrazar, sí, pero no puedo ya abrazarte, traerte.
Él lo cargaba aquí chiquito.
Sí,
There's like this little fruit here. You'll see them. The things are called arándanos.
Controles
It's something
originales
that they do all the
universales.
time. A businesses come by,
Controles para
watch
tu tele, para
with
tu
their business or
DVD, para tu
whatever.
Sky, para tu dish. Te reparo tu relojes, le pongo pilas, pernos, extensibles. Te traigo controles
He's talking
de
about he fixes computers and cell phones, is what he's saying.
Le pongo pilas, pernos, extensibles.
Right now we're heading to the beach over in Compostela, and I'll do a little video there. Sorry, the beach is not in Compostela. It's called Chacala. So again, I'll do a little video there. Oh, coconut trees. Coconut.
Están los chicos, mira. Restaurant chicos. We're here at Chacala, but we're waiting for the rest of my family to get here. This guy right here started doing something that I wanted you guys to see. See how he's throwing water, like sprinkling the road? Well, it's like a dirt road. Like it's all like dirt. So like when people go by, it picks up dust and gets dust on everything. It goes into the shops and whatnot. So the shop owner comes out and sprays the ground every once in a while and make the dirt heavy, so there ain't a lot of dust don't pick up. This is the public parking spot. So there ain't no room on the restaurant we're going to, which is right over here. It's called Chicos. So we had to park in the public parking spot, and they're gonna pay for it. Here's the coconut trees. Here's the beach. It's right on the beach. Well, we're here at the beach, and figured you guys would like to see what a beach at the Pacific side would look like if you guys don't live already on like the west side of the United States or wherever you're at. This is the west side of the United States, the Pacific Ocean, and this is what it looks like. This is just a small beach, but super clear. It's a lot more clear than what you'd see on the Atlantic side. Bigger, there's generally bigger waves. There's not really big waves right here, just because it's not like right on the beach. Like it's more on like an inlet. It's like a little inlet right here, so they're not gonna be as big waves if it was just a flat opening. Really nice. Over here, all these coconut trees. You know, in Florida, we had palm trees. They have straight up coconut trees here. All coconut trees. We're about to get on that thing right there. Right there. It's a little hot dog. God dang hot dog.
Just got done with the little banana ride. This guy fell, caused all of us to fall, but it was pretty fun. You got anything to say? Shut up. Can't hang. So now we're walking down the beach to go to a river of some sort. Not really sure what the river looks like or anything. For what I understand, it's pretty small though. So we'll see.
We made it to the little river. It's a creek. Definitely a creek. Look at this little guy. I think he won the battle. Swim. Oh, he got taken. I think he's over there somewhere. Look, there he is. Yeah, he digs there. That's where he stays to catch fish and stuff that come by. Yeah, we're gonna try to catch some sand fleas. This one. Oh, he came out. Big ones. Real big ones. These are full-size sand fleas. I think there's a male and a female there. I can't ever tell.
So we're leaving the beach and we're going back to my grandfather's house. And from there, I'm gonna go to my other grandfather's house, which is my mom's father. Dile hola.
Hola.
Hola, hello.
Hello.
She wants to learn how to speak English, so I just taught her how to say hello, so she's learning. We got up early this morning to come get some things for breakfast this morning, and we're here in Las Varas. Got ourselves a little juice. This is pineapple, beets, carrots, and I think a little bit of ginger. Pretty good. Oh, and orange juice. My dad already finished his, and my mom got chocolate milk. But pretty neat. Everything here is like all fresh and
but pretty good. This is where we stayed last night. This is my other grandfather's house. It's my mom's father's house. Gotta go open the gate. And there isn't much light inside because it's still really early morning. It's like just now about to be 7 o'clock. But my grandfather set me out here to climb this ladder to get a nice view for you guys of what his house looks like. Like the view from his house. You guys will like this. This is the top of the roof. Y'all see that? Everything is pretty bushy right now since the summertime. But look at that. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? This house, it's pretty overgrown right now. Like I said, it's the summertime and it's the rainy season. So the rainy season makes it really, you know, outgrown. Yeah, that's a beautiful view right there. I remember that view back when I was a little kid, and it's basically the same. The little island over there. That's not the beach that I was at yesterday, but it's just as beautiful as the one we were at yesterday. Oh, a learning lesson for you guys. All the water's inside the house, like that comes out of the faucets and stuff like that. The shower, it all comes from this big old tank. There's a pipe that runs down. I have to show that. I'll show you the other end later on. But there's a pump that runs down, and that pump. There's a pump down there that runs the water up and puts the water inside this tank so that we can use it in the shower and whatnot. See, there's the spigot, the faucet right there. And now, like I said, it does everything inside the house that requires water. This is a big old tank. I don't know how many gallons it is, but it's big. You can probably stick about five people in there at the same time. So, good learning lesson for you guys. Because there's no like legit running water like there is in the U.S. That guy right there with the white shirt, blue shirt, it's my grandfather. He just knocking down some of the overgrowth. Like I said, it's the rainy season, so that all the weeds and stuff like to come out, and it can cause the fruit trees and the rest of the trees to suffocate because they're drinking all the water. All right, for all you ladies that do your own laundry, this is how you have to do it. You just got like this little bar soap. You have to like really get in there with your hands first. Yeah, it's all stained up. That's kind of my fault. I put my hands on my dad and then my hands were dirty from the funeral and burial. So my mom's washing his shirt. So what she does is she washes right here. She gets the water she needs from right here. It's a big old tank like it was my other grandfather's house. And then when she gets done with the whole load, she'll put it over here in this little washing machine like thing. And then we'll go hang them up like that. On lines all the way down. We're renting a room on this clothesline behind me. So I'm having to take this bucket over there with my mom somewhere. Cord. All right. Mom's gonna hang him up. All right, we're about to go to my grandfather's ranch to go get some water, some of the plants where areas that didn't rain last night. So let's see how that goes.